was your mindset back then at that point in your career? Like,
get to the UFC, like get to the UFC, like get to the UFC. That was the goal. Yeah, get to the UFC, become a world champion, like win a bunch of fights. You know, I was serving tables. You know, at the time I was going because I was still in college. You know what I mean? Like, so it was literally wake up 6 a.m. You know, go work out before I go into this serving job at 10. Serve and wait tables, you know, all through lunch, and then get out and go to MMA practice, or I would have like a class in between. So I would kind of alternate these like throughout the week. So I was getting really no sleep, and then of course I was bartending at night. At night, so which is bartending / partying / working / you know, because, and then I just keep on repeating, you know, doing this over and over again until I got my chance to get on the Ultimate Fighter finally. You know, I tried out 3 times for it and just kept getting denied, and they finally put me on the 3rd one, and I got runner-up or 2nd place, first loser, I guess you said.
What does it say if you're not first or first or last?
Yeah. So.
That's not true. You can be 2nd, you can be 3rd, you can be 4th. So you came out as runner-up on that. Is that what got you into the UFC?
Yeah. So you know how the it was the season 10, yeah, so you were in Iraq, but season 10, 11, I got denied on those. Mm-hmm. And then I went in, and I'm like, hey, listen, this is getting expensive following you guys across the country, trying out, you keep denying me. So, you know, the producers finally put me on, and the rest is history, like another milestone complete finally. So I decided to move from Springfield, Missouri, and I went to Canada for a little bit because I was on Team GSP.
Whoa.
So I went to Canada for a little bit, and then I ended up in Albuquerque at Greg Jackson's.
Okay.
With his camp for about a year. And then you know, things how it worked. I ended up in Florida, and then been there for the last 10 years.
How long why'd you move to Florida?
So my manager at the time, that's where like they were based out of. He had a partner that was based out of there. So they split, and I ended up just staying in Florida. It was either Florida or Albuquerque, and being, once again, a young kid, you know, with potential to make a lot of money. You know, throw a party scene in front of this young kid, and, you know, you got girls and this and that. It's like, Miami or Albuquerque? It's like, yeah, I think I'm going to stay over here.
Stay in Miami.
You know,
I'm not going to the desert.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like Albuquerque's cool. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it, but I mean, compared to Florida, like, what are you gonna pick? Like,
yeah, right now Florida is looking good for everybody.
Yeah.
So, where do you train out of Florida?
My gym's just Sanford MMA right now. So it used to be the old black. The team started off as the Black Zillions, and now we're, you know, a whole new Sanford MMA team.
And is that how you've been the entire past 10 years?
Yeah.
So you've been there for a decade.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, off and on. Not really off and on, but definitely on.
Yeah. So when did you actually start? After you started UFC, what year?
Yeah. So the Ultimate Fighter was, I say, 2010. Yeah, that's when it aired. So then 2010.
And then you went right after that. You were.
Yeah. Then I'm in the UFC. So so 12 years running.
How many fights you have?
UFC.
Yeah.
About, I think I just had my 25th UFC fight.
And you've been in the ring with some big people.
Yeah, everybody, a lot of them,
and beat a bunch of them.
Yeah, been in there with all of them, beat some of them, bullshit losses to some of them. Yeah, but it's all in the past. You know, we're on a whole new path now.